About 30 minutes into mowing, the blades on my Husqvarna zero-turn mower, the blades stopped cutting. They stopped spinning. I thought I was going to have a very expensive PTO clutch repair, but the actual problem was a $12 part that none of the videos I watch on YouTube mention. Usually, before I start mowing, I like to go over the mower, make sure, obviously, it has fuel in it. I usually check the oil, I check the filter, I check the belt, especially the mower deck area, make sure there's not a whole lot of debris in it, if any at all. And I look underneath, just make sure there's no twigs or stick, that are stuck on something. We have a lot of trees in our property. So it goes without saying, we try to pick them all up, but we cannot get them all. So every so often, I run over a twig or a small branch. Once we're good to go, I'll start mowing just like I always do. So this a few days ago, like I said, I was mowing, and all of a sudden, about 30 minutes into it, the blade stopped spinning, and I started messing with the PTO switch, up and down, and nothing was engaging. It was not, for instance, when the belt breaks and the mower blades are still, the PTO is still engaged, you could feel something. You could still hear the PTO engaging, but the blades are not spinning. Well, I was not getting none of it. It was the engine itself. It was running just fine. No issues with hydraulics. It was just the PTO was not engaged. And I thought I was going to have a very expensive repair. So I started troubleshooting according to the videos that I watch on YouTube. And I checked the belt tensioner, because I found out if that spring comes loose, it's not going to engage the blade. So that is something that you need to check out for. I checked the wiring underneath the seat. I checked some of the fuses. Some of the fuses, I have no idea if they go to the PTO switch or whatnot, but I checked them. Everything was good. I checked the cable that goes from the wiring harness all the way down to the that connects to the one that comes out from the PTO clutch. I checked to make sure the PTO cable, the cable that comes out from the PTO itself, was not damaged. And then I was very puzzled because none of the videos that I watched mention that one fix. The switch. It was a $12 repair. The switch, and it was so easy. It was not even 5 minutes to swap it out. So, and why did I go for the switch when none of the other videos mentioned it? Because it was the easiest thing for me to troubleshoot. If I was not going to troubleshoot the switch, I would have to troubleshoot the PTO clutch, and I was not going to mess around with that first. So, yeah. To replace the PTO switch, you will need two things. One's going to be a Torx head screwdriver, at least for the model of mower that I have. It's a Husqvarna Z242F, and it has two Torx head screws, one towards the front, right next to the PTO switch, and the other one back here by the choke. And the size is going to be a T15, Torx head 15. So, and the other part that you will need, obviously, a new switch. Like I said, this is the old one. I already swapped it out. But to take this apart, there's nothing to it. Just take the screws out. I'm trying to do this and also looking at the camera, make sure that I'm still semi-decent angle. The screws are loose. Just bear with me. I really don't want to lose the screws. So once the screws are loose, you get them out. There are 3 tabs over here on this side. So what you need to do is just need to like the inner part of that assembly, kind of like lift it and then pull out that way. Now I've taken this one a few times, so it's already loose from me taking it apart. So when you pull this out, be mindful underneath. You're gonna have some 3 different connections between the some wiring harness and also your throttle and choke cables. I'm gonna move. Hopefully this is a better angle. So these are the 3 tabs that I was talking about. And here you have the PTO switch right on the very front. Pretty much what you do is that comes out. The PTO switch has these little tabs on the sides. So what you need to do is just kind of like squeeze them in at the same time you're pulling it out. So you squeeze from the sides, and then you pull this out. And I am doing this blindly because the part of the tripod that's holding the phone, it is blocking the screen. So I'm hoping that I can get some of this on the video. But yeah, these are the tabs that you have to like squeeze in before you can actually pull this PTO switch assembly out. Once you have the switch out, the other one, it goes right in. Just push it in. That connector goes right in there. And you're good to go. Simple as that. Like I said, to put it back in, those 3 tabs, make sure you get them, you align it on an angle and you push them in. And then hopefully I can find the screws. Nothing to it. Like I said, the whole process took maybe not even 5 minutes. Literally. So if your blades stop spinning, they stop cutting, don't immediately assume it's going to be a very expensive repair. Start with the easiest, simplest solution and go from there. All right. From my wife and I, Feeny, our thoroughbred, and the rest of the creators here at Become the Things, we truly appreciate you watching. Until the next one. Say bye. Good girl. You're so good girl. Why are you resting on my shoulder?